Okay, these are your science notes. Make sure you review along with your paper. Let's go ahead and start. Clause: climate long and weather short. CS melts: solar, chemical, mechanical, motion, electrical, light, thermal, sound. My very educated mother just served us nachos. These are the order of the planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. FF equals con: fossil fuels, coal, oil, natural gas. These are non-renewable. Once they're gone, they are gone. Pause: plants, animals, air, water, sun, or solar. These are renewable resources. We can continue to have them over and over again. Clean energy is big wish. Biofuels, made from plants and animals. Geothermal, wind, solar, and hydropower is power by water. Now we have the process of a rock. WEDCC. Weathering breaks it, erosion takes it, and when the motion stops, deposition drops. Compaction, pressing together. Cementation, gluing together. What are the agents that can break or erode rock? WWI. Wind, water, ice. Wind, water, ice can weather, break a rock. Wind, water, ice can erode a rock. Fast changes to the Earth's surface: landslides, earthquakes, volcanoes. Slow changes to the Earth's surface are canyons, deltas, sand dunes, U-shaped valleys, V-shaped valleys. Canyons are formed by rivers, deltas by deposition, sand dunes by wind, U-shaped valleys by glaciers, V-shaped valleys by rivers. MAC. Metals are conductors of electricity and thermal energy. NICs. Nickel, iron, cobalt, steel are magnetic metals. Straws are abiotic, non-living factors in an ecosystem. Sun, temperature, rocks, air, water, soil. Biotic are the living factors in the ecosystem: plants, animals, fungi, bacteria. Then we have the life cycles. Elpa, egg, larva, pupa, adult. Think of a butterfly. Think of the life cycle of a fly. They go through a complete metamorphosis. Ena, egg, nymph, adult. Think of the life cycle of a cricket or a grasshopper. They go through an incomplete metamorphosis because their bodies do not completely change. Once they hatch from the egg, the nymph already resembles the adult. The water cycle. What drives the water cycle? The sun drives the water cycle. Without the sun, there would be no water cycle. We begin as the sun heats up the water on the earth. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, rain, sleet, hail, snow, accumulation, and collection. It is a cycle because it is nonstop and it keeps going. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, collection, and accumulation as it falls back to the earth. The water cycle is the movement of water from earth to our atmosphere and back down to the earth. The lunar phases. It takes about 28 days to make one orbit around the Earth. So it takes about 28 days for the moon to make one complete orbit around the Earth. Here we have the sun. As you can see, half the moon is always lit, so is half the Earth. Moon phases start with a new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter moon, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter or last quarter, waning crescent, and back to a new moon. Please remember that from the new moon to the first quarter moon, it takes about 7 days to 1 week. For the first quarter moon to get to a full moon, it takes about 7 days, 1 week. From the full moon to the third or last quarter moon, it takes about 7 days and 1 week. And third quarter or last quarter, back to a new moon, takes about 7 days to 1 week. 7, 14, 21, 28. It takes about 28 days for the moon to do one complete orbit around the Earth. The sun rises on the east and sets on the west, EW, EU. When it rises on the east, that is in the morning, AM. When it's overhead, around noon. As it appears to move to the west, it is now afternoon, evening, and the sun sets on the west. The sun rises on the east, sets on the west. Refraction, the bending of light, different direction. Think about the straw or the pencil in the water, that it doesn't align. It looks bent, it looks broken. Think of the prism when we shine a white light and then we see Roy G. Biv. The lights separate. They go in a different direction. Reflection bounces off shiny surfaces. Think of when light hits a mirror. It bounces off. The rock process: weathering, erosion, deposition, compaction, cementation. Weathering breaks it, breaks rock into sediment. How? By the agents of wind, water, or ice. Wind, water, ice can weather rock, can break rock. Erosion takes it. How does it take it? With wind, water, or ice. It'll take the sediment with wind, water, or ice, which will erode the sediment. Deposition drops. The sediment will eventually drop. When wind, water, ice slows down, the sediment will settle and gravity takes over. Compaction. Here you see the layers. Layers of sediment are squeezed together by the weight, removing any air or water. Layer upon layer will squeeze and apply pressure. Cementation. The spaces between the sediment fill with minerals that harden and cement the sediment together, creating sedimentary rock. Weathering breaks it, erosion takes it, and when the motion stops, deposition drops. Then you have compaction, pressing together, and cementation, gluing together. Rotate. The Earth rotates on its axis. Earth rotates on its axis and causes the day and night cycle. 1 day equals 1 rotation, 24 hours. Orbit, revolution. The Earth orbits or goes around the Sun. One orbit equals 1 year, 365 days, or 12 months. The Earth's tilt on its axis causes the seasons. Please study your notes and do your best on the test. You will do great.